Hello, everyone. Hello. Sasare here with some more Deadly Premonition 2. There doesn't seem to be any sound, but there is actually sound. Don't worry. We are going to hop out. If you guys recall, we finished the first chapter. We fought a boss fight, which was Galena in like some weird monstrous form. And now we are in the... Currently, we are in the police sheriff's department. But we also have to go to the, I believe, the church, as well as we got to go see Thompson at his farm. So I think we'll go see Thompson first, even though the church is closer. I think that's what it wants us to do, is see him. Hang on, that waypoint, that waypoint's not going to work for me, game. Yeah, okay. We want to go down here. Okay. Do I need to fart in church? Yes. Anyway, hi Jeremy. Hello everyone. We're back with some Deadly Premonition 2. I'm excited for this. As I've actually been looking forward to playing more of this. I'm also looking forward to playing more Horizon Zero Dawn. It's been so long since I played the first game that it's going to be a real treat to revisit it. But we have to finish this game first, and this has been a delight. So, man, I got so much good stuff coming up on stream soon. One day this will load. Until then, these leaves will float backwards up into the sky. Yeah. I'll be doing Frozen Wilds as well. I'm still debating doing them on my PlayStation because I'm missing a single achievement on the PlayStation. Well, maybe more than one achievement. But I got the platinum, but the Frozen Wilds, I need to kill a fire claw or a frozen claw, one of the two. We're actually watching the tree re-leaf itself, apparently. I mean, I'm absolutely surprised at the amount of time it takes to load in this game at times. Alright.
How's your mama? So, you're that hotshot FBI agent I keep hearing about.
And who might you be?
I came to claim the body of my daughter. My daughter, who was murdered in a holding cell after you detained her yesterday.
Zach, I wasn't expecting to run into the final boss this early. You must be the head of the Clarkson family, P.J. Clarkson. And you've come to claim the body of Galena Clarkson, whose dismembered corpse was found early this morning. Is that correct? Where did you learn that Galena had been murdered? Zach and I just learned of the news ourselves.
This is Lucari. And I am P.J. Clarkson. There ain't a single thing I don't know about this town.
I see. So then you must also know about the Severed Roots ritual. I have a question for you, Philip. We suspect that Galena was murdered by someone from the Clarkson family. Have you given that possibility any consideration?
Listen up, you FBI piece of shit. You better watch your manners around my pa.
Shut up, Daniel.
But, sir... My bad, sir.
I'll have you know I once had 3 children. But I must not have raised them very well, because my son and my eldest daughter both ran away and never came back to me. The only one who stayed by my side was my second daughter, Galena. Then she done married Daniel here into the family and presented me with both an heir and a granddaughter. Seemed for a while as if things were finally starting to calm down. But then, someone corrupted both Galena and Lise. And I lost everything. Well, aside from my shit-heel son-in-law, that is. You understand me, FBI?
Galena's death is nothing but a loss for the Clarkson family.
That doesn't mean the Clarksons are automatically innocent, though. Humans don't always act out of self-interest, do they?
That mouth. You're starting to sound more and more like your mother.
I'm still not sure that,
We're leaving, Daniel.
What? But my treasure...
Now, whether you end up being an angel or a demon, I reckon you're the man I've been waiting for all this time. Once you finish that autopsy, and we're clear to take her home, I want you to give me a call.
They're phenomenal, Patty. So perfectly rural. Ominous statements, foul-mouthed insults. This town possesses a complicated system of communication that you just can't find in the city. Work-centric emails are so cold and lifeless. This is what true human connections feel like. Connections as visceral as blood itself.
So, Agent York, what's next on your agenda?
The last boss may have gotten the jump on us, Patty, but I didn't let him shake my resolve. I intend to obey the skeletal gentleman's oracles, and that's that. First, we should head to either the home of the person who discovered Lisa's body or to the town's medical facility. Well, Zach, what do you think?
we're gonna go to to Thompson's place first. But okay, so I'm still not convinced that Patty isn't a Clarkson. One, they mentioned a Patty Clarkson in the future cutscenes, and Patricia here is the only one who is named Patty, or that we've called Patty in the game thus far. So unless there's another Patty in the game that they haven't introduced, a little suspicious. Two, Patty's mother is not, or father isn't her father. Like he's with her mother, but like he's not her blood father. So it's entirely possible Candy Wood's maiden name is Clarkson, or that she's an illegitimate daughter of the Clarksons. That is also a possibility. Anyway, why is it set up way over there? Oh, okay, no, that is the right way. All right. Okay, so I think...
Were you thinking about Galena, too? And all the other women we've seen so far on our travels across the states? Zach, I'm right, aren't I? This is a vast country. Incredibly vast. And it's mostly composed of mountains, deserts, and farmland, with small towns scattered about here and there. That's how America looks to me. Compared to the scale of this entire country, New York, Chicago, and LA are all microscopic. Sometimes they even feel like figments of my imagination. Think back to what Las Vegas looked like when we were driving up I-15. It was a mirage. But TV and movies dress up those mirages and broadcast them to people all around the world. Meanwhile, American women become fascinated by the gorgeous city lights and are drawn toward those illusions. The very same women who were chosen as prom queens in their small towns. In the end, All they find are ghosts. Once their eyes adjust to that blinding light, they realize there's nothing but vanity and lust surrounding them. They finally figure out that it was all in their heads. Then they quickly try to satisfy themselves with something else. Drugs. And drugs are the gateway to a whole pantheon of crime. Zach, remember what you told me once? The women who turn to crime aren't the evil ones. The drugs aren't evil either. They're nothing but chemicals. The ones who feed off those women and use them. They're the ones to hate. Let's go, Zach. We need to find the person who's hiding behind Galena and drag them out into the blazing southern sun.
Vanity and lust are what dudes named his testicles. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, to get down to the Thomspons... Oh yeah, we gotta turn here, actually. Oh. Alright. I'm not sure I actually know how to do a jump with it. I thought he would just do it, but he did not.
Okay, Zach. It's time to put our skills to the test.
Oh god. Skateboard broke.
Well, Zach, it seems as if we've reached an impasse. I'm afraid we won't be able to proceed any further like this.
Zakari Tiger to DC Eagle? Is everything alright?
Hello, Melvin. Sadly, my darling just gave out on me.
Your darling? You mean...
Yes, that's right. My beloved skateboard. I know the chances are slim, but do you happen to know of any establishments in town that can repair skateboards? Please, I hope this doesn't offend you. Neither Zach nor I would ever dare to assume that a remote country town like this would have a skateboard shop in it. But perhaps you have at least one eccentric who likes to tinker with them in their spare time.
I know just the person.
It might be.
Bass player by night, trick master by day. God blessed her with 2 talents. And her name is Emma Sanders.
Emma?
That's right. She's Pastor Sanders' adopted daughter. And was also Lise Clarkson's best friend. Emma really knows her stuff. She's got tools and a mountain of parts. So I'm sure she'll be able to help.
I owe you one, Melvin. Zach, I never thought we'd find our very own skateboard mentor out here in the sticks. Let's head straight to Emma.
I like how he just assumes
What is it, Zach? Why didn't I just ask the sheriff to tow away the old cars? But isn't it obvious? I want to overcome this obstacle using my own strength. In fact, I want to soar over it.
York's gonna burst in. Greetings, establishment for the repair of skateboards. The local constabulary sent me here to inquire about the maintenance and repair of my beloved skateboard. Yeah. Well, what's funny about it is that fucking backhanded insult that he did. Anyway, their place is like up here. So unfortunately, we don't have a quick way to get there. It's literally just run up this road. Because there's not even any fast travel points between here and there. Ridgetown had a fucking skate shop. Ridgetown also had a skate park. But, exactly. Like, Ridgetown in the middle of fucking... Why does your stamina go down so fast in this game, but it takes so long to recover? Actually, no, that's fairly realistic. I can, like, sprint. Okay, so... I can actually sprint pretty fucking quick. Or at least I used to be able in my youth. But, you know, it definitely took me a long time to recover. Longer as I get older, so no, that makes sense. I was about to complain about a game mechanic that, no, that's fairly realistic. Why are these sidewalks so thin, though? The most exciting part of Deadly Premonition. Walking around on foot. Are you still with me, Patty? She is. Oh, this lady. Anyway, I was gonna say earlier, one of my biggest complaints about this game is that even though I'm playing on a fairly decently powered PC, it's probably middle of the road now, since when I did upgrade it would have been considered high-end, but I haven't, like, continued to do so. But the draw distance in the game is fairly decent. Like, look, you can see the cars on the left side of the road, way the fuck down there. That's not bad. But nothing else is drawn in other than that, because like there's no cars driving out on the road really. I think we've seen like 2 or 3 over the course of the entire playthrough so far driving around. Occasionally you'll see people like zone in, but most of them just stand there. There's no activity in the game, so it makes me wonder what the fuck is this game loading that it has such huge load times. Rude. Why is that a hate? I also hate that Tales of His Youth is also an accurate statement, considering, well, I'm not old. I was still talking about. I'm still old enough that I can regale you with Tales of my youth. Look, we're almost there. I will tell you this, like the basic walk speed, like what is it? This isn't even a fucking jaunt. What is this? Hey Joker bro, welcome. You're joining us for a healthy jaunt. How was your weekend? What'd you get up to? I don't think I did anything exciting this weekend. Oh. It's a Titan. Oh, there's a blue squirrel there, guys. I don't want to fight it. Oh shit. I didn't mean to finish that quest. The aiming in this is not exactly accurate because the bullet did not hit where the dot is. Got it. Rare kill bonus. I got $7 for that. There you go. Pretty sure I spent more than $7. A chicory tail. Another chicory tail. Dude, look, this dude's just randomly here, standing in his yard. Well, I guess it's not necessarily even his yard. What? Where'd he go? Fucking rude. Okay, so we gotta run past the skate shop a little bit because there's the fast travel balloon we gotta hit. That'll save us some time in the future. What's weird to me is that the town in the first game seemed to have way more alive than this game, even though it's a much older game. Obviously not, but the way the game is designed, it feels so much like an asset flip. Yeah, okay, so you're right. It's not an asset flip, but it feels like it with the way it's designed. And you're right, the first game definitely felt like more was going on. There we go. Alright, Emma's Skateboard Workshop.
Hey, Agent York. I feel like someone's in there. Let's go and see.
She's a cello.
Huh? What do y'all want? I'm kind of busy here.
Hi there. Are you Emma?
Yeah, who are you?
Francis York Morgan. I'm an FBI special agent. Please call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York? So, what does the FBI want with little old me? I already told the police everything I know about Lise.
Emma, I haven't come here to talk to you about Lise. Although I suppose it's sort of connected in a way. My darling is broken, and I need you to fix her.
You call your board your darling? I never heard that one before. All right, let me see it. I'll try and assess the damage.
Even the lip syncing seems worse in this one. Yeah. Now you're trying to decide if you should play Digimon
I
Survival.
replaced all your
Plus
trucks, wheels, and gave you some brand new deck tape. Also, you were missing a tail guard, so I put one on for you. That way you should be able to do a few tricks here and there without any risk of damage.
Hey, Vector. What are your
Well,
other
what
options,
do you think?
Chocobo?
It's beautiful, Emma.
The wheels were scraped down and the base plate screws were all about to fall out. Oh, and the axles were also warped. It was pretty much in critical condition. Now, what I want to know is, how did it get that way?
Well, my car was stolen on my way here from Houston. So, I switched over to my darling and rode her here instead.
You know, you're crazier than you look.
Emma, would you mind answering another crazy question for me? I want to use this board to soar, literally. Would you mind teaching me a trick that would allow me to do so?
You mean you want to do a wally? Ooh, well, I'd be happy to teach you how, but it's too cramped in here. Oh, I know where we should go. You want to learn too? You sure? Seems like you're interested. Whatever. I know you're just gonna come along anyway. So you should at least learn the basics.
It's already been decided. Snatcher. I was gonna say, Chocobo, if one of them requires you to have PS Plus and you're gonna get rid of it afterwards, and the other doesn't, I'd say play Digimon Survive first. But if you've already picked, then just play Snatcher. The fuck? Where the hell's this? Abandoned factory.
Okay, Agent York. Now we should have enough room to practice. I'll show you how it's done first, then you just practice till you learn how to do it, okay?
This is gonna suck. Damn, she had no speed at all there and just fucking did it. Patty was shy around Emma. Alright, you learned how to do a wally. A wally is an important trick that lets you kicker ramps to jump over tall obstacles. Press LB at the right time and soar. You can access skateboards courses from any of the special graffiti marks. Just simply collect the flags before the time runs out. Collect every flag will boost your scores while performing tricks. Try to perform checks at the right time and show off in style. Why would I want to do any of that? Alright, let's skate. Wait, do I have to do this? I guess I have to do one of them, eh? Alright. I don't want to, but... There we go. Why am I getting coins? Oh no, I went too far! Hang on. Rude! I did it too well. And I messed that one. Oops, I not pressed the LB button. Oh well. Bro, I am the best at this game. Excellent, I did it. Damn, I am 4 points away from getting sunscreen. Baracola. Okay, we're not doing that ever again. That's not what a wally is. Why are they calling it a wally? Look, man.
That was perfect!
Thank you. I know. Couldn't have done it better.
Yeah. Thank you, Emma. I only learned that new trick thanks to your guidance. Now I'm sure that Zack and I will be able to reach our destination without any trouble at all. Thank you for assisting in the investigation.
Glad to be of service. If your board breaks again, or you feel like customizing it a bit more, just stop on by my workshop. I'm pretty much always there during the day. I'm also taking some time off school because of what happened with Lise. Skating and playing music are the only things that help me escape the pain of losing her.
I'm very introspective up there. Ollie is not a
Zack,
trademark
did you
word
see
or
the
concept.
expression on her face just now? She works hard to act cheerful, but she's yet another person who was hurt by the tragedy. Lisa's death is like wildfire, spreading embers of sadness throughout the entire town.
Chocobo was also affected by Lisa's death. In a way, I was also. Incense. Skating has been unlocked. FO63 for the love of skating has been unlocked. Oh, Penny, you got something?
It really seemed like you knew who Galena Clarkson was.
Well, I've never actually talked to her, but it's a small town. Pretty much all folks know who the Clarksons are, and Galena's supposed to be extra scary compared to the rest of them. Back when we saw her in town, I felt like she was glaring right at me, so I got real scared. No one will come out and say it, but I'm pretty sure they're all relieved that she was the killer. We're lucky the killer ended up being a member of the Clarkson family. Otherwise, the whole town would have turned into a battlefield.
You've got a point, but did everyone really hate her that much?
They didn't hate her. She hated them. She had this real peculiar way of treating people. I don't know how to describe it.
Contemptful?
Yeah, I guess that's it. She never opened up to anyone in town.
She was rich, beautiful, and wanted to become an actress. So she went to a metropolitan city to refine herself. There's always a chance that people like her may develop prejudices towards those who stay in the countryside. A big chance, even. But just because a person has prejudices doesn't mean they'll go out and murder people. That's where my doubt lies. Was there any sort of omen which made people happy that she was the killer instead of someone else?
I'm just telling you how I feel. How am I supposed to know if everyone else in town felt the same way? I never thought she'd actually go and kill her own daughter, though.
There it is, Zach. It appears that her attempt to kill me wasn't simply a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yep, if
Maybe
Lise hadn't
she was
died.
sad.
Sad, perhaps. Instead of returning as a star, she was forced to come home after her dreams were crushed. That certainly sounds like a sad story, doesn't it, Zach?
No, Agent York, not that kind of sad. The kind of sadness that keeps folks away, hidden behind her attitude. Is there a word for that? Maybe it ain't in her attitude or her words, but the way she appears. Yeah, it's in her eyes. They remind me of someone.
Who? PJ Clarkson?
No, someone else. I can't remember.
That's okay, Patty. Just let me know if you happen to recall it later. Until then, Zach and I will help you think.
Alright, we do gotta take a break here, but yeah, I wouldn't like describe this as enduring it. I am actually enjoying this. It's janky weirdness and everything. But the comparisons to the first game we make are definitely worth noting that it feels like a lot of this is a downgrade. I'm not sure why that is. This came out like 10 years later, so yeah. Give us a sec though, we'll be back in about a minute, guys. Don't go anywhere. We got more Deadly Premonition for you.